Oh shit. Hold on, guys. That probably sounded real weird. Hello, peeps. Minor spelling error. Oof, I know, it was really bad. Hi, Yellow. Hi, Nira. Hi, Malware. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. I did drink my water, Yellow. I did do that, I promise. Congrats on first, Yellow. Thank you for logging in. There was something I wanted to talk to you guys about. No, I don't remember what it was. Oh! Nope, that wasn't it. I've lost it. I don't remember. I don't remember. But I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Oh! I'm going to try to to soften my voice a little bit on stream, because I was listening to one of my VODs yesterday, and dear lord, I don't know how you guys can listen to it. It sounds very coarse. It's not exactly soothing. But I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna try to be like... Yawning on the yes. I am very tired. Not tired. I mean, I guess I am tired, but I don't know my issues. So we're gonna do art stuff today. I was also considering doing a giveaway because I have an extra Steam key for Cook Serve Delicious. Not too many people in my server seemed interested though, so I'm kind of want to gauge. I mean, I guess it's free shit. Who isn't gonna sign up to get free shit, right? Right, guys, right? But I digress. What is that? It's a game. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. I'm in Clip Studio. So, I don't know what we're gonna work on today. I'm not sure if I want to work on an adoptable or if I want to work on plushions. I'm not entirely certain. No shit. I would, but I don't have Steam. That's fair. Do you guys have a preference on if I work on a succubus or more plushions? You know what? Let's do more plushions just so I can try to get it out of the way. Because you guys still do not have your little widget. Flip a coin. You know what? You're right. What are we calling heads? What do we want heads to be, chat? Heads is plushie, alright. Alright. Flip! Tail says it's an adoptable. Someone around here has to make choices. I'll tell you what, for the first 2 hours, we'll work on... fuck it. First 2 hours, because yeah, we'll do fleshy, and then the next 2 we'll do adoptable. Because adoptable needs work, groundwork. Plushion just needs to be colored and shaded, which arguably takes a lot of time too, but... Gotta make myself itty-bitty. I'm too much of a bottom to make choices, Nira. You should know this already. Well, and maybe eventually one day I'll be able to... I am working on my new model, right? I'm just getting a new, better reference that I feel is easier to work with. And, I'm hoping I can add some toggles for her to also have, like, a little tablet. Sometimes I forget that your model has legs. Just like the real me. Just like the real me. Alright, can you guys hear the background music? No, you can't. Okay. So that's where I talk, usually. Spotify could be a little bit louder. Yeah, I think I need to look into new mics. I don't like the way my voice sounds with this one. So how are you guys doing? How's your day? How you vibing? Are you vibing? I just woke up. Music is a tad loud. Is that better? XLR. Let's look at an XLR mic, shall we? Boah, these are expensive. These are expensive, Nira. Is there one that you recommend above the other? I use my headset mic. Yeah, I do. I don't need an expensive one. Okay. That does make me feel better. So I need some like splink you, thank you, splink, thank, plank, pop, plap. Hey, this one is a little like, this one has this one's like $55. And it's got RGB on it, which I personally really like, but... Nero, what's the purpose of a little, like, those soundboard thingies and audio? What's it called? For what you do, over $100 is diminished returns. Are you saying that being a streamer is not the best use of audio equipment? An audio mixer, is that what it is? It's like a thing that's got a bunch of dials and sliders on it and shit. Mic would be good, yeah. Are you saying, Nira, that my voice does not need to be mega crisp to make good content? It sounds like what you're implying. No, it doesn't. My mic is overkill because Twitch compresses audio anyway. Oh, does it? You learn new things. You know, I'd like a new mic, but will the mic change the fact that I just have a crunchy voice? Hello, never-ending stream queen. Hello, Luz. How are you? Welcome in. It's nice to see you. I'm gonna make coffee. You're gonna make coffee? Go enjoy your coffee. We here at Changeling Neon Incorporated Enterprises are don't know. That vase. Zoom. Yeah, question for you. What's up, werewolf? How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you? You sick? Yes and no. Do you want the actual answer? The actual answer is that for some reason I was cursed when I was put on this planet, so I'm allergic to fucking everything, and unfortunately, summer and spring are some of the worst times for me. I took allergy medication and I took a nasal spray, and I still sound like this, so just keep that in mind. And I can't eat anything or my tummy gets really upset. This is just the curse it is to be me. But if you're okay with hugging and snugging a little sniffly changeling, then sure. I apologize to anybody that my sniffles bother. I really wish I was not like this. Don't worry, when I'm not poor, I can get a new microphone, and maybe you'll hear that in high def. It'll be great! Real question was how much for a silly doodle of a game background, and your choice which game. Like, game background, you mean like an actual, like, background? Not like a character or anything? For a silly, half-assed doodle of a background, we'll do $2, because I don't like doing backgrounds. I already have a game in mind, so... You ever get burnt out, but you still want to draw? Oh, all the time. If you're gonna do something, add another add-on request, we'll make it 3. Alright. Not me pulling up references for this background. Alright, I have that one. It's whenever you're ready. Whoa, Shadow, you got big zoomies after you go poop or what? Yes, I do. Malware, the best choice is to just doodle. It's better to just make yourself make it, even if you're not super happy with it, than to not make it. Believe me. That's something I myself have been really struggling with lately. It's just better if you just do it. Yep, was worried about that. Need to find my card. Ow. Now we have to do our cute little chef head. You guys better like these plushies or I'm gonna be mad at you. I've been working so hard. If you guys don't like them, I'm gonna be mad. I better see you gambling your channel points, life savings away. Found out I was looking for this thing for 4 hours. This stream didn't start 4 hours ago. Why have you been looking for your card? Sorry, I was finishing the restroom. Mike is gonna make you less sniffly, dork. Why not? Why can't a mic just make me sound better overall? Like, just make my voice not as grumbly and smoother and nicer to listen to. Isn't a mic supposed to do that? You know, I used to have a mic. I don't know where it went. Where did it go? Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know where. Oh, it doesn't work anymore. That's right. That's why I got rid of it. There we go. Did I get? Is there? Did it pop up and I missed it? There it goes. For some reason, the thingy isn't working, but I got it. I got it. All right. Should give you a file on Discord to add after the backer does that. Awesome. Let's see, what kind of... what kind of angle do I want this to be at? Ooh, I have a cute idea, actually. Hold on a minute. Ah! You scared me, Shadow. Why did you do that? You spooked me. Can I help you? I'm doing something right now, baby. I love you. I know. You're probably cold. Alright, let's just do... I have an idea in mind, so let me grab my ruler. That's a bit too much. It's a little better. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna get some E33 done. Let me know if you need support. Always. Later, guys. Let me know if you need your tech support. I will. Thank you, Nero. Only request. No, I don't think you do this. Not something so blank, empty, basic as a pump. What do you mean? You know what? Well, now I kind of have the urge to draw some, like, not, like, just a little corner that's just Pong. Alright, so let's do some basic, like... What? Oh, I see. It's mapping it to the grid. So we'll do something like this. And we'll do this here. This is a bit large, this fucking canvas for what I'm doing, but you know what? That's okay. I'll make the tree smaller. I think I need to adjust this ruler. I think this needs to be more like out here. This is my first time doing anything like this, so please bear with me while I figure this out. Stop it. Stop grabbing my pen. I'm not ready for that. you talking about? I'm gonna prep the file. Meantime, chat. Who wants a fun lore story? I do like lore. I do like lore. Dude, why is this game so beautiful? Sorry. E33? I don't know. But it is. I love the music in Nier. God, fucking E33. Jesus Christ. It's because I'm listening to Nier. That's why my brain is confused. It is, though. I need to finish it. I've been playing it on my own with hers because I can't stream it. My PC just struggle. But, but it is good. It is very pretty, and I do love the music. Okay, so that's our general look. Got this here. What? Boop, 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 me. Oh! Hey, Nira, did you know it was our friendship-versary? Ow! Fuck. That's kind of wild. Well, wow. Kind of hard to imagine we've been friends that long. Alright, what do you get when you turn someone with portal magic into a chibi that is obsessed with going on quests and helping people? You get Whoop. I Sona chibi, who is now known for popping up in game backgrounds as a joke. Some friends even call him an SCP. That's awesome. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Nira. Is Whoop cute? I can't wait. Oh, okay. So do you want me not to make Whoop the focus of this? Because I was going to put Whoop right down here. And either whisper, post in chat, or send in Discord. But we're not friends. You can send it in my Discord server, if you're in my Discord server. I'll add it to my calendar so I never forget. Do it! I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Nope, I can join, sure. Cool. I think it does have a 10-minute cooldown, but that's fine. Oh, you need to take something. I did, though! That's the problem! I did! If you're like me, you get plenty of water. I'm trying. I'm trying. Don't die. I'm trying. Not do. Okay, so you don't... Do you want... Werewolf, do you want... I was originally planning on making this, like, with... Whoop, that's the, like, the forefront, like, right down in here. Do you not want me to do that? I just called up 6, so yeah. You can do that? Okay. Just want to make sure that my plan aligned with how you saw the character. Okay, now I have to learn how to draw backgrounds. Are you guys ready for this? Excuse me, pardon me. Hey! Excuse me. Huh. I also have a joke art bit I got for $5 once that I get the feeling you'd love. Bless you, thank you. Thank you! Does anyone like the smell of leftover coffee grounds? I do! Although I don't drink a lot of coffee. I try to stay away from it because I don't want to get addicted. I have it once in a great while. Because if you have ADHD, you're at a slightly higher risk for caffeine addiction, so I try to not. Look at this masterful prowess. I'm so good at drawing. Diamond bone. Okay, thank you. It might be in here. If it doesn't go through, because I've been fighting with... Discord said... I would just send it in my... server in a bit, because your cooldown should come off here sooner rather than later. I would send it in your creations, or even off general, because it's for stream. So finish my tea, got the next kettle going, unmute stream. If you're ADHD, you got a higher risk of caffeine addiction. Ain't that just a bitch, skeleton? Well, ain't that a bitch? If you can DM it to me, I can pass it along. Sure thing. Also sending the amusing $5 one. Awesome. They just definitely need to get smaller. I am not very good at background arts, so I really appreciate you letting me fuck around with this. I think it's good. It's good for me to flex my artist muscles this way, because I usually don't. If I'm given the choice, I will avoid it. Discord said no again. I wonder... Assuming you're... No, that's Luz. Luz is different. Demon Werewolf is Demon Werewolf. They came into the chat. Maybe you have to verify if you have it or any. Why is Discord not working? This is strange. Let me check on you real quick. But who loses? Loses is a buddy of mine, like an acquaintance. Are they at the server limit? Well, they got in the server. I don't know that that would change if they could. Let's see. I don't see the message in the welcome list. I see the message in the Meeseeks logger. So, like, the mod logger. Hey, you play Don't Starve here and there. And then in the background, my name. What? Don't scare me like this. It's okay. It's okay, Luz. You're fine. You're safe. It's fine. Interesting. I wonder if you are not in here. Well, it doesn't look like you are Demon Lord. I don't see you in the server at all in the members list. That's odd. You got into the server though, didn't you? I don't see them in there. This is odd. This is weird. Weird things are happening. Between Co and H. You're not here in on my Discord. That is weird. Did you agree to the rules already, Demon? And it didn't... That's fucking weird. I should be able to whisper it to someone, yeah. It won't let me yet. It should only take you 10 minutes to cool down. Let me see. Yeah, we'll wait another 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and see if it shows up. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. That makes sense, though, because we did do that to prevent hate raiders and shit like that. Sorry for the inconvenience. I appreciate your patience. Look at me. Look at me. 100 server limit for non-nitro users. I don't know how you could get into over 100 servers, to be honest. I feel like I am a kind of a server hoarder, and I am not that egregious. 100 servers? That's a lot of shit to keep track of. Guys. Those of you who don't know me super well, I make adult content on the side too, right? You know? And I posted in a... Can I say this on to? I'm just gonna say I posted an erotic story over on another website, right? And I did it unattached to the rest of my, like, other stuff, so you'll never find it. You'll never know it's me if you do find it. And I got a comment today, and they said that I did really good and that I get 5 stars, and it's averaging like a 4.7 out of 5 stars right now, and I feel proud of myself. I know that's silly, but I'm proud of it. I really am. I'm gonna post more stuff later. I have one I've been working on, so you go. Yeah, I go. I'm proud of myself, okay? That's all that matters. Alright, so now we've got... This probably isn't... that's fine. Then we'll put little goobers here. This is one of the best tracks in the whole game. I will not be taking questions. Alright, so now we're gonna do a little, like, rough coloring in. It's you. Isn't posting adult content. That's me on being dumb. For that last time last month. That isn't posting adult content. That's Neon being dumb. Listen, just because you're right doesn't mean you have to say it, Nira. Come on, be nice. And see you in the Discord listening out. Yeah, so we just had to wait till the cooldown was done. For your guys' safety. I am going to kind of half-ass this, I'm sorry. I mean, it's a doodle. That's kind of the point, but... I kinda got something less than that. No new accounts can get in. Gotta be a half-year-old at least. Yeah. I wanna make a joke to this, so... I don't let me make my own mistakes. You're not my mom. Alright, let's look at Whoop. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's adorable. Oh my god, I love him. I love him. If anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. Yeah, and why don't you just use the bucket tool? I don't know, because I didn't think that far ahead when I started coloring this in. And now I'm committed. Quest! Quest indeed. Whoop. Quest indeed. I need a better texture for this, but this is fine, I suppose. That's not quite what I wanted. Fair enough, bots are not nice, yeah. Also, the dory on the $5 doodle could be viewed as spicy, but it is technically safe for work. Okay. Dude, I'm following a guide with no spoilers to help with the 100% process and it's showing me how bad I am at remembering Western than East. I feel it! I feel it in my bones! You need to head west! I should have fucked this up. Oh well. Oh dear. This is about to lag everything out. Give it a minute. Lay out, yeah. I put too much load on the program. Questioning what game this is. Don't worry, it'll all make sense when I get it more defined, I think. How far into E33 are you? I, like, just got into the, I just got past the fucking, the gate area. Just started getting out into the world, just met the sorceress lady. I don't remember exactly what these places are called. I just met the lady with her toes out. And did some battling with her. And, I think so, maybe, perhaps. Still thinking, man, I really fucked up my board. You were really still, yeah, I am. Yeah, I haven't gone super far into it. Okay, so don't use Painterly Blender if I'm going to be blending a lot. I never touched it, sadly, but glad people are having fun with it. Yeah, I think it's definitely the music is a big. I like the music a lot. Excuse me, pardon me. Is it done yet? Nope. The music in E33 is great. It is. It really is. Oh, also, Beth Fisher adds that I myself never drew, but they are my sonas and commissions fully paid. I figured. I trust you. Ruined my left hand when I was little, so I can't draw right neatly. That's fair. As long as you're not using AI. Looks like Minecraft. A little bit. I could see it. Don't worry, it'll all make sense once I can actually start, you know, handling the art piece again. The Painterly blend was a bad idea. Oh. What can you do? Shit happens, alright? In the meantime, never mind. Clip Studio has locked up. Have you seen the show Haunted Hotel? I have not. Only use for AI I approve of is Trash Between Friends. There is anything more as a nope for me. AI in general, I almost completely frown upon. The only time I think that it should be utilized is when, like, it's when the technology can be used to, like, help identify diseases and stuff like that. Generative AI in all of its forms, I think, is negative, just because, like, artist point aside, and if you don't know about the artist point, it essentially copies a bunch of art that it's been scraped from the internet illegally and then stitches it together to create something brand new. So there's a lot of copyright being infringed. And then I also don't care for the impact that it has on the environment. It's really, really, really bad for the environment. And it's brand new, yeah, in quotation marks. And it's very bad for the environment. People who live around those data centers right now don't even have decent drinking water and have been told to just wait on standby until they can figure out a solution, and I think that's fucking terrible. So generally, I don't encourage AI use in general, and it's bad for your brain. It's bad for your brain. It's bad for your brain. I generally think that AI, generative AI especially, should not be in the hands of companies or consumers. Not bloody wrong, yeah. I don't think that it's something that I think that's something that a lot of people are using to cut corners, and it's bad for your brain, because there's a lot of people. They actually did a study on this. If you look up the user, like the somebody who uses ChatGPT for everything, their brain waves compared to somebody who looks up their own information, there are actively less neurons firing. Let me see if I can. You know what? While we're waiting for my fucking art piece to stop lagging out, Chat GPT user brain scan. Here we go. All right, let me see if I can find the actual image that I saw that made me go, ooh, that's pretty bad. Where is it? Just an empty brain scan. I need... Oh, something went wrong. We'll be back shortly. Okay, fine. I'll go fuck myself. Is ChatGPT killing your brain? I think this is a good, like... It just kind of shows you, like, basics of how it works. Or, like, of what it looks like. I'm trying to find... I don't know. You can look up the pictures yourself, because I'm having a hard time finding the exact picture I want, but there's a lot of them that basically illustrate what I'm saying, is that your brain is less active when you use ChatGPT for everything. AI is ruining the internet. Here's the thing. I could totally see a world where AI was used ethically and helpfully, but unfortunately in the timeline we're living in, because a lot of people are using it unethically and are using it in a bad way that is designed to replace artists, I think that that's the ultimate problem, right? Is it's unethical to use. If it was done ethically and it wasn't being used to replace people's work, especially like creative work, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. And it's really, really bad for the environment. It's just not ethical to use it, and it's bad for you overall anyway. Like, it's just not something I feel that you should be using regardless. I think I myself used it once and scratched an itch and thanked it and never opened it again. Short version, couldn't think of a board game me and my friends played 10 years ago. See, I used to use it for, like, generating D&D character portraits before I understood what it did and how it worked. Once I found that out, you can bet your ass I quit using it. It's just sad because I know not everybody can afford to pay an artist or to you know, really get, like, commissions done and everything, and I totally understand that. But I think that using something like GNAI is a shitty alternative, in my opinion. Damage just bugged me for 4 years, yeah. It's still pre-existing AI stuff. No, I agree. I agree. If you are going to use AI, steal the pre-existing AI stuff. Nobody owns the copyright to that. Take that OC, take that character design, and make it yours. And there's nothing they can do to stop you because there's no copyright on it because it's stolen anyway. We're getting my AU persona from Malware. Oh yeah! This is really taking a while. I apologize, guys. If you couldn't tell, I'm certainly not a background artist. But you know what? I think this will serve our purposes just fine as it is. You're putting so much work in for only $3. It speaks to your passion for Quest. I can't help it. I am just a creative at heart. My problem is I can't half-ass shit. I feel really bad if I end up half-assing shit. It's just like, what's the point if I'm gonna not try? Tips are always appreciated. Let's use a different blender, because I don't know if this is going to work out. Maybe it will, because it's smaller. We'll see. Not terrible. It'll do. It'll do for now. Also, fun question for all of chat and Neon. If you could get dropped in any world with the same stats as a level 1 hero, what world would you want to be in? It's a good question. What would I want to do? You know, I don't know. It's a good question, because I don't know that I have any worlds that I would want to go to where being level 1 would be pleasant. You know what? Just for the sake of ease, I'll say the Pokemon world, just because with the Pokemon world, like, I probably would be well off, like, as far as, like, having a home and not being, I mean, maybe I would be in the wild. Tim at Twitch, I thought you already sued once for having ads that are too loud. Were they? Was that a thing that happened? That's awesome. No, that's awesome. Not awesome. I can't say that on Twitch. Also, I'm gonna have an general interest check. Is there anybody that would be interested in watching me play DBD anymore anytime soon? Again, just a general interest check. I'm just curious. Water, thank you. So elaborate, AU. I figured I could do that type of AU for a demon. You absolutely could. Do not put much stock into my words. I have zero interest in DBD. No, that's fair. No, that's totally fair. I didn't either. I really didn't either. And then my GF was like, hey, you should play it. And I was like, okay, fine. I can play it in very short bursts. Very short bursts. Other than that, not a lot. So if I did play it, it would be in very, very short bursts. I might have to colorize this and make it a little bit less orange and more red, but that's fine. I think DBD is a dog water game that doesn't deserve the success that it has. But if you're having fun with your friends, then have at it. Wow! Strong words. Also, favorite Neon, because it has been bugging the hell out of me. Can you fix stream avatars, the crop placement, the feet cut off? I can, but it'll make it harder to see. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna make you guys smaller. That should be fine right there. Yeah, that'll work. And notice that until I read it. Now I'm also pissed off. You guys, it's been like that for like a month and nobody complained. I knew it was there. What? There's a blue line under me. Yeah, it's because I'm not sitting properly. I don't know how to fix that. That's something that's been plaguing my channel for a long time. I'm aware. There's no great place for me to sit where that's not kind of in the way or obnoxious. But, as you request. Only I had the balls bring it up. I can't, of course, I love the balls. Are you using OBS? I am, yes. Honestly, I think it's less of a problem of how my setup is and more the fact that there's so much clutter that I can't tell what's where. That is something that is going to be fixed when I get back to, when I do my re-debut. Where is the rest of your body? It's... Excuse me, sorry. It's not there because Vinian... The way that I make this work... Here. So... Vinian is about the size of my screen. The window is, right? Which means I have to adjust the camera to fit in the window. So as a result, what you guys are seeing is the way that Vinian is the way that I'm cropped in Vinian itself. If I move myself around, suddenly more of me is accessible. It's just a matter of how I put myself in Vinian, because Vinian is simply an overlay. I am planning on moving to different programs, though. I am going to change my program at some point. This is very messy. That's okay. The $3 doodle? water, thank you. It'd be weird for a demon to have feathered wings, no. Also, it doesn't matter. If you like it, that's what it's gonna be. What, buddy? I mean, in some lores, demons are really just fallen angels. Yeah. I'd like to make a statement, because my girlfriend has been sending me videos of this guy who comments on designs, and a lot of them are like scathing reviews, in my opinion. Like, he's very harsh on some of them, and he's like, I don't understand why this is this way and this is this way. I would like to just say this. Just fucking make the shit that you like. Like, it doesn't matter what somebody else says, or if they think that the design makes sense a lot of the time. Like, in my opinion, just fucking make what you want to make. Sometimes you add something to a design just because it's cool. Doesn't matter if it makes sense, in my opinion. If anime designs made sense, we wouldn't have half the interesting character designs we do today. Just saying. It doesn't have to make sense, it just has to look cool. Now, if you want it to be realistic, I think that's a little bit different of a conversation. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, have you seen the Gachikuta character designs? I have not, yeah. I have not. I'm sorry. My bad. Ibis Paint got a huge update. Did it? Start redrawing Mel with feathers. Do it? I feel that really 3, but Dr. Bill kind of means I shouldn't have even done this much. You're good. You're good. I said it would be. I said it would be a $3 doodle, so don't feel bad at all. Love Neon, yes. To be clear, you don't have to draw Whoop. I thought you wanted me to draw Whoop. They're a bit blurry, but I see the main 4 characters. Let's see. So, oh, I see. You want me to copy paste? That's fine, because I still have things to add. Ooh, he's scary looking. I don't like the eyes on these characters. They scare me. Okay, I will copy and paste him in there, because it's still gonna work. It'll still work for the plan I have. He's the perfect size. I'll make it a little bigger. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. The eyes of the charm make it intense. Yeah, I can see that. Let me get this on my one monitor instead of 2. was like, I don't need it for that much. Don't worry, don't worry. There's more coming to this. Perfect. What, baby? Why are you murmuring at me? Let's do this. This pen is less good for actual, like, doodling creatures, or, like, yeah, creatures. Also, fun one for anyone else too. Loop is more or less free to use if you want him to show up in a Mega Man suite. Playing Triple Triad in a Final Fantasy VIII. He's looking for the ultra rare cards, driving a wagon into a glitched world out. That's his Tuesday. No, God. I am so tired of... Hold on. I love it when people fucking try to scam me on Kick. Kick is terrible. It's a terrible place for scams. It's because their regulations are less tight, I think. Slimer is that the game. It is! It is indeed! Hold on, I gotta really study my fucking slimes here real quick. Okay, alright, I need to redo this a little bit. I did indeed fuck up the slime. Quest for Plorb Squishy Quest, yay! Ah, I see, okay. No, that is a line. Nope, that is a line. Ain't that adorable? Oh, my back. Is the king owned by Media Labs? I have no idea. Let's see. That's cute. I think that's cute. I get it. I get it. But I think it's cute. There you go. There's your doodle. There's your doodle. Name. I think for $3, it's not bad. I will put it in the Discord. Actually, if you're willing to wait, I am gonna post it in on my Blue Sky. Or do you want it right now? I mean, I guess I should just give it to you right now. I don't know. Ugh. Man, I'm fucking tired. Maybe I do need some coffee. Jesus Christ. Here we go. This will go in my... Where will I put this? Finished. Here we go. Here we go. I'm putting it in the Discord. Hey, you know what? Just seeing it peeking out from my folder, I thought it was a screenshot, so. Well, I prefer Blue Sky over Twitter because I think Twitter is a fucking cesspool. Blue Sky is decent in my opinion, but I'm also not as online, so. Ugh! Nira, these suck. Why would you send me these? That's not cool. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Okay. Did you all behave? I would also like to say that Nira chose to send me that knowing I have emetophobia. Because somewhere deep down, on some level, they like to torment me. Emetophobia, so it's basically the fear of eyes. I saw that boop. You can't take it back. You think just because I don't respond, I don't see? You think you could pull a fast one on me? There's your doodle. There's your doodle, demon. I hope that you like it. I hope it was worth the $3 you spent. More than thank you. Also, is it all eyes, even the very clearly fake ones? It's hard for me to describe. It's hard to put into words exactly what triggers it. Because I know that a lot of the eyes that I'm like, oh, that really freaks me out. People are like, well, yeah, that's a little unsettling. But it's just like eyes in general are just a very paralyzing. I don't know. You can feel free to send me pictures and I can give you a pass or a no pass test. Feel free. This ought to be a good... This is good content, right? Yes, I still want you to play the video, even though I am not watching it. Does direct eye contact for you? It depends. It depends. Likes to exploit my phobia for clicks. Well, okay. Is there a... Fear of eyes phobia, yeah, but is there like a test or something? I don't know how to explain it. I wish I had something. Freak you out, or is that just you being a bottom? No, I read it! I just didn't say anything. I don't have to be a bottom to be tweaky. I read this. Oh, hush you! Hush all of you! Naughty, naughty. Of course I am. I'm canine. Jesus, you guys are silly.
Anyone got any tips for workaholic who is having a panic attack who thinks they're too lazy while sick? I understand this. Let me put it to you this way. This is something that kind of helps me. If you feel guilty because you're sick, that is what, that's what a lot of bosses want you to think. They want you to feel bad for being sick so that you never take the time required to take care of yourself and think about how, not coming to work or going to work is going to affect your health and how long it'll take to get better. Because they don't actually give a shit about you. So why should you give a shit about lining their pockets with more money? Just what I use typically. You are being paid for your time. Most of it's literally wanted me gone yesterday. Told them I want to work. Yeah. Then I don't know what to tell you. Seems like you just need to take care of yourself. Sounds like you just need to learn to take care of yourself. I don't know what to tell you. That's my advice. Stay welcome. And if I back against capitalist machine, be kind to myself. What madness do you speak of? See, you wanted out, and now you want back in. I can't help you if you can't help yourself. Is a beholder like your worst nightmare? Let me look. Yes, I hate these things. It depends on the art, right? Because this, I'm gonna send this to you specifically, Nira. Because this does not bother me nearly as much as this does. Like this last one I'm sending you is, I really, really hate that a lot. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. That, like, sends chills down my spine. To be fair, the only other boss who's pushing me to work harder than I could more than, say, FEM. Actually could, I just need told to do it, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that either. A lot of it is, like, I'd say hyper-realistic guys are usually the best, like, gauge on whether or not I'm gonna like it. If it looks really realistic, I'm probably not gonna like it. But even, like, the eyes you sent me in that anime give me that same, like, ugh, I don't like that feeling. So, it's just like my other sensitivity. It's kind of like a mixed bag. Like, there's no guaranteed way to tell. Descriptions of eyes? Descriptions of eyes? What do you mean? Judge Dredd, let's see. Why would this guy scare me? Am I looking at the right thing? I don't understand why this would bother me at all. Yummy, okay. Yeah, I got it. He should, just for different reasons. Maybe I should do something different for the horns. And like in D&D is I were describing for two descriptive words like an arrow piercing an eye with that triggered, is that normal gross? I think that would bother me, yeah. Because the problem is, a lot of the reason that I don't do that very well is because my brain, because I have ADHD, is constantly working on overdrive. So I am already picturing the worst possible, like, how this could come out. And so if you're actively describing it in the most grotesque way possible, that probably would bother me, yeah. Oh yeah, that does bother me. Yes, that does bother me. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember his name either, but I know what you're referencing now, yeah. It's very weird. I wish I had a better way to describe the way that my sensitivities work. Because I know that it seems kind of arbitrary and doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I was watching my girlfriend wanted to watch a challenge playthrough of Resident Evil 3, and it was like, what was it, like a 200 times sped up or whatever, and I had a hard time sitting through that. I could not watch that. Chat did it again. It only happens on the YouTube side. I don't know why. It just does. That is a known issue that I have not yet figured out how to fix. We're gonna have to redo this. But yeah, I couldn't watch the Resident Evil 3 remake because it was too much for me. Even just the animation of Jill dying to the zombies was too much. I couldn't do it. Like I said, I know it feels silly and arbitrary, but it just is the way that it is. There's nothing I can really do to mitigate it. it's not even like it's more the like picturing it is making me feel yucky, but like the concept of it I think is what bothers me the most. Like a lot of like seeing a lot of people in pain or hearing like bones crack or stuff like that really gives me the heebie-jeebies. Not in a sense of like I'm scared of it, but in the sense of like, I don't know, maybe that is being scared, but it's like I cannot be around it because it bothers me to my core. I don't know how to explain the feeling I get from seeing content like that. It's just like icky. It's yucky in my soul, and I can't even watch, like I said, like Resident Evil 3, the remake, I could not stomach because it gave me that same feeling. Just watching the zombies attack Jill, I think her name is, the main character. I mean, it isn't silly, but it is arbitrary. That's how phobias work, yeah. Phobias never have to be rational, and it would be perfectly fine with my taboo topic. And joke about it, then 5 minutes from sleep, going to full-on panic attack, yeah. Just being a normal human with empathy. I guess it's a bad sign when I find that kind of music comforting. Well, there's... Okay, we're about to... Everybody buckle in, we're getting a neon rant. Are you guys ready? At some point, somebody needs to make a fucking compilation of all of the neon rants I've ever gone on, because I swear to God. So, neon rant time. So, it's different in the bedroom. It's different in the bedroom. The connotation is different, right? That's why I feel like it's kind of arbitrary, because the feeling behind it is different, right? Like, right? Because if you are enjoying it and you give consent and you are doing it because you enjoy it on some level, it does not spur that same feeling in me, because it's not somebody being cruel or being a terrible person just because. I guess it's really hard to explain. It's just a different vibe. Like, I hate to say it all boils down to vibes, but it really does. It's just a different vibe. Hi, Anna! Is it better to get used to it? How are you, Anna? Are you excited to hang out later? I'm good, how are you? I'm fine. I'm a little sicky, but that's okay. It's my allergies. Kicking my ass. My allergies this year have been fucking terrible. But you knew that. I feel like I told you that before. How's life? Ooh, allergies. I know. Every year they attack you relentlessly. They really do. And this year it's fucking awful. Damn, last time I asked Neon to hang out, I was too busy recording a game. That didn't work. Yeah, it sucks. Did not work. I get special friend privilege. Also, Hannah is available during the nighttime. And I have set, like, we had to set aside a specific, like, time block for me to hang out with her. Because I'm always so damn busy. Don't worry, Nia. We hang out on Tuesday evening, yeah. And even then, sometimes it's a fight to get my family to let me go so I can do that, even though this is like a predetermined thing that happens every week. Excuse me. It's great! On my days off, I'm free every day when you finish streaming. What is your... But it's okay, I see how it is. You know what, Nira? You know what? You know what? I'll beat you up. I'll meet you in the ring. Well, do you have a consistent schedule, Nira? Or do you have like a flip-floppy week type schedule? Like 2 off and 2 working and then 3 off and then 3 working. We'll talk about this after stream. I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, flip-floppy. Yeah, it's not just week to week. I know it is at those 12 hours. Yeah, that's what I mean. I have a harder time with that, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out after stream. Don't worry. Just shoot me a text so I don't forget. Sort of Shadow Man, the Playrooms level. That song has drills. Boring me. Oh, that sounds fucking terrible. I hate that. You know what, though? If you enjoy it, more power to you. I can't do that. More power to you. I cannot do that. What do you guys think of the horns? Giving you a hard time about to go back to bed because I gotta work tonight. No! No! You can't go to bed! As well, Mira. Cute. Thank you. Do we like the way the stripes are on the horns? What do you think? I think it's a little too jarring. I don't have the length to space out the stripes on them this time. I'm thinking about maybe just going with a solid color. I don't know. I think that would be kind of janky too. Maybe just less stripes. They look good, you think? Hi, Pixel! Maybe 3 stripes? Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking too. Like, maybe just less stripes would help it out. Tomorrow, I'm gonna show off my new model. Hope you guys are excited, because I'm excited. That Hannah rigged for me. She did a very good job. She did a really, really good job. I love it when I keep drawing the same line over and over and over again and still not getting the result I want. Maybe like that instead. That looks a little better, that's for sure. She actually treats me, I can't even sleep for my 12 hours. Shit! Yeah! I'm off tomorrow and Thursday. Okay, I will get with you when you're awake. We'll do a time block. That is the most consistent way to get time with me, is by blocking out a time. It's just, that's just the best way to work around my mental illnesses. That's a little better. That looks a lot better, actually. I think we need to scoot that bottom stripe down just a smidge, but I think we're good. There we go. And then we can bring this one down just a smidge. And then we'll bring this one down. And this one. There we go. That looks much better. Much better. Thank you, Hannah. Ripper, just me. Stream is still fine if that's what you mean, yeah. Remind to hang out some. Yeah. Everybody, we all gotta find a time to do hangouts. Everybody needs time to take everybody out. New model, yeah! I have a little Derpy 2D model that I made, and I was originally gonna rig it, but rigging is hard, and I don't have the patience for it, but Hannah does, and so I was like, can you fix it? And she said, sure, and not only did she fix it, she improved it. But I don't want to use it until I actually get it fixed because it works a lot better on her stuff than it does mine, and I think it's my fault. So I want her to look at my settings because I think I broke it. Let's see, the last trip to a tiny bit personally. Okay, Demon, rest now. Stop stressing. Bye. Bye, Demon. Go get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your $3 for the doodle. Appreciate. Thank you for your donate. I have no idea. I don't either. I don't know, because I even used a V-Bridger, too, because a V-Bridger is supposed to help with that. It did fuck all. Fuck all! I don't know if I just have something tweaked wrong or what, but it is being funky. That is for sure. I'm sure there's some setting somewhere that I've jacked up, because that's the same thing that happened when I was trying to make the fucking thing, so... I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Like I said, even V-Bridger, it was being odd. Since I've never used VTube Studio, my settings are well, mine should be too. That's the wild part, is it's like, I don't remember changing anything, to my knowledge, but maybe I have and I forgot. Maybe I just need to uninstall, like, reset the data. Hold on, let me try that real quick. Surprise! It's model debut. Let's see. See, I don't know how to remove my data on this, so... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out later. Neon Doodle and Noodle. Hi, Psycho. How are you? And I'll tell you later. Yeah, we'll look at it together later, because I don't know. I don't know why it's jacked. Neon, no. Neon, no nothing. Neon, no nothing. This is why I do 3D and not 2D, because I don't know what it is. I know it's basically the same thing, but to the left, but I just cannot do it, man. I just don't have the patience. I'm decent. How are you? I'm fine. I'm doing. There we go. That looks much better. Thank you for the 3-stripe idea, Hannah. So weird. It is weird. I don't know why it's like that either. It's just janky. I don't know. Who knows, man? Excuse me. Pardon me. A big boip. Excuse me times 2. My god. Big boip. Here's something we get things figured. Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure it out. My guide only has 103 pages left. What did you start with? What did you start with, Nira? Suddenly, I've got this. It's the coffee. The coffee's hitting. That's what's happening, guys. Suddenly, I have energy. Update. My lewd story has bumped up to 4.5 stars. Sorry, 4.05. That is a big difference. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. Your what story? You weren't here when I said that. So earlier, so yeah, what was it, yesterday? Or no, it was Friday. I submitted an erotic story to a website completely separate from like my normal VTubing stuff. It doesn't have my name attached to it or anything. So even if you found it, you wouldn't know it was mine. But I submitted it on Friday. It got approved on Monday or Monday night. and I woke up to a 3.7 rating, and like I think I had like 2K views or something like that. And today I checked this morning and I got a comment. It has been read 6.7 thousand times and has been bumped up to 4.05 stars. I'm proud of myself. That's wild. I know I can write when I have the spoons. When I have the energy. The energy just has to be there. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have another one that I'm working on that I need to post at some point, but you know, spoons are spoons. Spoons do spoon things. Alright, we got this for general neon color. I think this looks pretty good. Now we just gotta shade it. My favorite. That's so cool. Thank you. Trying to work on my VN right now. Really? How's it going? Making progress? Oh, Hannah, you're the dragon. I swear, I was like, I just saw a dragon and I don't know where I saw it. Flapple? Not Flapple. No, yeah, Flapple. A guide started at 159 pages. Wow, pretty good though, Nero. That's a lot of progress. You're switching around. You're spooking me. Things are changing. As I find stuff, I'm deleting text. Cool. Good for you, Nero. I admire your patience. I really do. I really do. I admire your patience. Alright, I guess I gotta focus. Focus, Eon. Focus. I really gotta start putting the... You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do this and get it out of the way so I don't fucking end up losing it later, because I really need it. Alright, so this one, do this for the shade color. At what opacity? $28. Basically, the whole idea is go east from this point, find this item, go north, a cutscene happens, after that a boss fight, and so on and so on. That's so many pages. I know, right? Is there a reason the text is backwards? What? What do you mean, is there a reason the text is backwards? Huh? What? Oh, on her hoodie? Yeah, it's because it's flipped. It's flippy flipped. We need to flip it for science purposes. Okay, so this was just the general shading color, it looks like. No, that's not true, because this is a purple shader. So all of this is on the same layer. Shit. So that's on the same layer, so that would also be 28%. This goes here. What? Go back to bed. Have fun coloring. Okay, Nira. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. I will get with you when you're off work, and we'll talk about time. God, I really needed that stretch. Thank you, Nira. Appreciate it. I'm adding stuff to my world building project. Oh, yeah? I hope it's coming along. Chefy-on. Chefy-on! Okay, 58. Okay, so these are bright colors. I don't know what colors I used, but... You doot me! How dare you doot me? Who do you think you are? You're dooting me? I think this will be fun. We'll figure that out as we go through it. But we got all our colors, so we should be okay now. Yeah, we should be okay. We'll figure it out. Chevion! How dare you, Hannah? Who do you think you are, dooting me? Who do you think you are? You know what I feel like doing? We're gonna do this. As soon as I figure out how to do that, give me just a moment. How do I do this? Here we go. There we go. Total time, 5 minutes. And... start. Oh, fine. I'm doing a Dooble giveaway. This is loud. Dooble! Yeah, get free Dooble if you enter the giveaway. It'll go on for 5 minutes. Make sure if you do win that you have a character ready you want me to Dooble for you. I don't know. I can't guarantee what they'll be turned into or what it'll look like. But make sure you have a character ready. I promise it won't just be dumplings again. Even though I do like drawing dumplings and I think they're fun. What the fuck? Oh, OG Neon. This is the OG Neon folder. Alright, now we gotta do our... Now we have to do our thingy-mabadoo. Alright, fine. I will fix my selection. Hey. Could I say Remy from Ratatouille if I win? You could! You very well could! That would indeed be allowed! That would indeed be a fine choice. Oof. Disney, don't sue me! I don't think they would. I don't think they would, but I've been wrong before. Spooky music. Suddenly, spooky night, spooky on. Ominous, even, one might say. One might even call it yep, eerie. They're fine with art of their stuff, I think. Did you know, fun fact, did you know that Disney has a vault of porn of their characters? Because I think somewhere in, like, the fucking contract when you work for Disney, I don't know if this is still a thing, but I know it was a thing back some time ago. Disney owns everything that you make, and so they just have like a vault full of porn of their characters because their artists just made a shitload of porn. Hold on, let me see if I can find the actual like thingy. Disney Vault. No, not that one. What the hell? I'm trying to find Disney Porn Vault. Here we go. Three things I find hilarious about the... Hold on, let me see. Okay, so this is somebody... I'm gonna read you out this post. Story time. Years ago, I dated an animator chick. During that short time together, we ran around a lot and met a bunch of industry people in our area. One of them used to work for Disney, so we are hanging out at this apartment and conversation being what is. He kind of says, hold on, and goes off to dig in the closet. He comes back down and sets a couple stacks, I'm talking a foot high, of printer paper. What followed were a couple hours of hysterical laughing as we paged through A History of Disney Animation Porn Edition. See, Disney has this weird rule in their artist contracts. Everything you create, well, their employee is theirs, even in the off time. It's one of the reasons they are reviled? I don't know if that's how that word is said, in the industry. I think it's supposed to be revered in the industry. But the rule was set in place to basically steal good ideas from their staff or force them to only work on Disney's IPs while employed. The joke's on them, though. They didn't count on most artists being giant perverts. This story is also why I laugh when people tell me drawing smut will ruin your art career. So Disney, being bastards, ended up earning them smut of everything they've ever created. Also, per their policies, they had to keep it. Every artist knew about the smut vault, and our buddy here had photocopied a chunk of it. Yes, 2-3 feet of smut was just a chunk of it. Snow White, Rescue Rangers, Goofy, Minnie, Mickey, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, yep, you name it, it was there. Some of it was mild. The topless Little Mermaid stuff made sense at least. Some was raunchy as hell. All of it in the animation style of the films and shows. So yes, not only does Disney know there will be porn, have the porn. No, but so yes, not only does Disney know there will be porn, have the porn, but they have official porn. You're welcome. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Now you know that Disney has a porn vault. You won the double! You won the double, Hannah. What do you want? Who do you want? Who shall I twist and turn to my artistic whims? Unless you have suggestions. Remy? No. No, alright. I feel like that sounds familiar, but I'm shocked nonetheless. I was absolutely floored when I read that as a kid. I did find that as a kid. And I was like, that's wild. They just have vaults of Disney porn. I think that's really funny. Hold on, there's a specific moment of I want to doodle. Hold on. This is it. This one, the fucking... I don't know, are you okay with me doing this, Hannah? I just think it's one of Remy's funniest moments. Whatever you'd like. Alright. He looks like a stupid bowling pin! He looks like a silly bowling pin! I love being an artist. We can just make shit because we feel like it. This is the scene when he was making the soup. It was when fucking what's his face, Linguini made the soup and he ran past. It was like, that's nasty. I made him far too, his neck is far too clear. I'm out. Can hang upside down using tail. I did not know that. Here we go. Round Remy. Round Remy. Also, thank you for your donation. Oh no, that wasn't a donation. That was a giveaway, wasn't it? Blah, blah, blah. It's like the old style fucking... I'd donate if I could, but I'm poor. I'm fine. Do not feel obligated. My money goes to food and keep it as it should. Keep it as best boy. Keep it deserves it. He does. He is the best boy. The bestest boy. We love Cupid. We do. Can say, Hannah, I know we talked about Nier, like, briefly the last time we hung out. I can say it got better. I do think the second playthrough was wildly unnecessary. It will, in my opinion, kind of ruin... Well, I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't say ruin, but I will say that it definitely changed my opinions on the game from fine to, like, slightly dislike. I would say the C playthrough kind of won it back over, but I think it's worth a play if you are willing to get past the second playthrough. I can understand why people like it. I just really think that that second playthrough was super, super, super unnecessary. Like, very unintuitive, in my opinion. It kind of feels like it's disrespectful of the player's time, in my opinion. But the story itself is okay. I don't know if that helps you decide if you want to play it or not, but recent discoveries and thoughts I wanted to share with you if you ever did. Were you talking to me? I was! You gotta feed Cupid. I see. I know where I rate! That's okay. Cupid is the most important boy. Man, they made Remy... I know this is just because he's squished, but he looks really fat in this picture. I had been reminded I needed to put food down. You said I felt the second half of the story was... So, I said that this is part of my issue with it. The first playthrough was okay. It was like, okay, the story is okay. The gameplay is what carried me through the first playthrough. The second playthrough is just the first playthrough, but slightly to the left. And it made my opinion go from okay to, like, actively negative, because I was like, this feels super dumb. And then after that, you get into, like, the story that happens after the first playthrough. Like, it just continues the story from where you left off in the A and B playthrough. And it gets a lot better, in my opinion, but holy shit, the second playthrough was a fucking slog. It feels so unnecessary and very disrespectful of the player's time, in my opinion. Because it's just like, it's 10 hours that you could spend doing something else. You could spend doing something that you actually enjoy doing. I think that the story after that is interesting and enjoyable, and if you have to play through something that much of a game to enjoy it, isn't really something I want to do. That's totally fair. I totally get it, because let me tell you, that fucking sucked. The music slaps, though. I will say, like, all of the other complaints I have about the game, the music is phenomenal. But really, I think that the especially at the price point the game is at, see, I haven't finished it yet either, so I can't say for sure, like, whether it's a huge payoff or not, but I definitely think it's interesting. I feel like playthrough B was a kind of a massive waste of time, considering, like, the payoff you get as far as, like, adding to the story is very minimal. It could have just been a highlight reel as far as I'm concerned. But it's, I don't know. I have thoughts, don't worry. When I'm done with the game tomorrow, you can guarantee there will be a neon rant at the end. Guaranteed neon rant on the horizon about Nier Automata. Because I think that it does, well, I think that it does what it's trying to do. Just, it's really unintuitive and really disrespectful of the player's time, in my opinion. It's good at what it's trying to do, I think, as far as like story is concerned. But the fucking like, I don't know, it has its, I definitely have issues with it. A lot of the reason the narrative suffers, in my opinion, is because of the gameplay. It must be really good, I just never got to playing it. I think that it's good, I think it's just, the second playthrough is very disrespectful of the player's time, and that's how I feel about it. Having to play through the story again, just to have the opportunity to continue the story, like the main first bit again, I think it's kind of disruptive. It flows very jankily, I think, and even the issue I had initially where it felt like everybody was so flip-floppy, because I know I talked to you about that, that's fixed in the C and D playthroughs. Like, even that is improved on in the playthroughs after the second playthrough. Or I'd say playthrough, but C and D are just a continuation of the story. A and B are the only identical playthroughs, and B did not need to exist. It could have been a highlight reel as far as I'm concerned. God, Remy looks terrible. That's great. I feel like his eyes are not bulbous enough. Or his cheeks, I mean, not his eyes. Perfect. There we go. Perfect! Look at him! Isn't he adorable? I think we need to pull this out, so we'll pull his cheek out a little more. Straight line. If you couldn't tell, I don't make a habit of drumming Remy. Now that's fair. Perfect. Beautiful. Isn't he just adorable? I'm surprised this doesn't bother your phobia, or this scene in that movie. Is it because it's fake? Is it because it's not real upset? We just talked about this earlier on stream. Phobias are arbitrary, so if you don't know, I mean, that's fine too. Thank you for taking up this venture. My phobia is very specific towards the realistic nature of things. Ah, okay, so Remy just being, like, basically mega grossed out is not enough to trigger it. Real people are the worst that phobia gets triggered by, but dogs and other animals do as well. Cats are the only exception since I grew up with them. Interesting. You would think, because it stems from, like, not wanting to get sick, right? Like, that's where you said it comes from. Because you would think if it was like dogs and cats, traditionally, not every disease is like this. Do not quote me on all this, but usually humans and... Nope, mine is mainly contamination based. Yeah, so that's what I meant. My brain is just shutting down. So you would think that, like, it wouldn't really affect you with dogs or cats because traditionally, usually, dogs and cats don't transmit their diseases to humans. Usually. I am being very, like, usually. Most diseases aren't contaminatable. That's interesting. I mean, the disease, like, kind of way. Oh, interesting. Like, you just don't want to be, like, around it. You don't want the germs. You don't want to be in the air space. I get it. I get it. There we go. That's our Remy right there. Isn't he adorable? I guess I could just do the, like, table, but it's also like I'm scared of getting sick from this, but it really shows itself in the ways of do tell. I can't enter a space if someone got sick there. Oh, I see. I get it. Sometimes brains just do be being funky. He's so cute, thank you for him. Of course, I will post him after stream on my Blue Sky, which I know not many people follow me there, but that's where it will be, if ever you are curious. I took like 40-minute to an hour-long showers every day in middle school to feel like I was clean again. Really? I take half-hour showers every day. Followed your Blue Sky a few days ago. Thank you, Malware. I did see that. Thank you very much. My minimum is a half-hour shower usually. It feels like the only place I can, like, de-stress. Or decompress, maybe, is the word I'm thinking of.
If you're watching...
Nope. Decompress. De-stress. Decompress. Oh, guys, I don't know, man. I'm getting in that headspace where I've had my caffeine and now I'm like, my brain is struggling. That's right, I don't really take that long anymore. I'd say on average I take about 15 to 20 minutes. That's how long my mom usually takes hers. I think my brother takes... I think everybody in my house takes 15-minute showers. I'm the only one that spends longer in there. It's just very good for, yeah, like you said, Belware. It's just very, like, relaxing. It's very good for decompressing. Helps me chill out, you know? Relax. I don't know. It's just really, it's just nice. It just helps me relax, helps me chill out. Whoopsie. Showers are really relaxing. For some reason, it's like, it feels like it's the only place that I can really like space out and be totally fine. I think that's why I take so long, because I do spend a lot of time kind of just like thinking and / or spacing out in the shower. It just feels like the safest place to do so. Like, I'm not bothered. I can just chill. The water feels nice. It's relaxing. I have a weird focus on time and how much time I spend on things, so I get anxious if I spend too long on things. That's totally fair. That makes sense. Does that ever cause you to, like, struggle with, like, learning new skills or anything like that? Genuinely just curious. Like, do you ever feel like you're taking too long to understand something or anything like that? Does that give you anxiety? That should be good there. Don't mind my voice. It's dying on me. It's Demon Neon coming out. Letting the demons free. Do you take my throat? Hold on. I just spilled all over myself. Gross. Ugh. Do you shower on burning hot temps? I always do. Yeah. I do. I can't help it. It's just like, it's comfortable. And sometimes depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes if I'm in the shower long enough, it's still not hot enough, and I have to turn it up even more. When I was a kid, it was not uncommon for me to run the water out of the water heater because I was taking such long hot showers. That was not an uncommon occurrence. When I was younger, I don't have that issue as much anymore. Same. Do you adjust the temperature and need it even more hot? Yeah, like you get like yep, I get it. It's just like, I don't know, it's like I need more warm. Need more. Give me more. I want to be bathed in the fires of hell. I remember Hurst has taken showers like right after me before, or I don't remember. It was either Hurst or like some of my family members have taken showers right after me, and they're always like, "God damn! Like it's fucking spitting lava." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I need the warm." I need it! There we go. That should be good. That's all a girl can ask for. I'm gonna lurk for now. Fun with her. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you a ton. Have a good whatever you're doing. Oops, I need my... There we go. Love that soft gradient. So now we've got the gradient in there. We got to do our... Shit. That looks fine. That looks like it'll work. I think that's fine. Oops. Okay, food time. I used to come out looking like a lobster. It's nice. It's nice to have warm water. Okay, food time. Food time. Enjoy your food, Malware. I appreciate you being here. Looks okay. That'll work. stretch. Okay, thank you. Well, that was nice. Oh, we gotta tell Spotify we're still listening. Oh, I see. It's over. Let's do this one then. Yeah, if you had a pony at sea. Ha! Funny enough, I do, actually. Back in the day, back when I was first making content, that was what I did. That was my main thing. Oh god, where is this stuff? It's probably in this here somewhere. Yeah, right here. This here. This is just bonafide myself, but I have other OCs as well. One of my friends at the time went ahead and ponified her for me back in the day. It's amazing how much changes over time. I didn't know that. Yep, back in the day, that was primarily what I used to make. The name Changeling Neon came from the fact that I identified most with the concept of being a changeling. I could never pick an OC that I finally felt comfortable calling my Sona, and then after I did it, I never really changed it much. Now, my species, I guess you would call it, is my own, like, I have my own lore and stuff like that. And I used to run a species and everything. I used to be really active in the MLP community. And then I stopped because it started getting, I don't know. I find that a lot of artists, and I have been outspoken about this for a very long time, but I feel like in the MLP community especially, I feel like a lot of artists have a really, really bad habit of gatekeeping. Like, saying you can't do this way, or you can't use this palette because it's a palette I use, you can't use this pose because it's a pose I use, you can't reference my artwork. I think that's a silly mindset to have, personally. And I say referencing because tracing and copying and calling it yours is something completely different, but I think that a lot of people in the art community have this concept that you're not allowed to learn from other people. You're not allowed to copy off of other people or look at other people's art. You're not allowed to do any of that. I think that's really, really silly. I think it's really silly that people act as though art is something that is, I don't know. I think people treat it weird. I think people are a little I would argue uppity, or like, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for exactly. I don't think it's that, but they're very up in arms about how, oh, only I can do this thing, or you can't do this thing, or you can't do that thing, and I think it's kind of silly. I think looking at someone's art and referencing it is how you grow, and I have also heard, like, oh, well, you can't do that pose because it's too similar to this or that or the other thing, and I think that's really dumb. I think that's really, really silly. I have no issues with anybody referencing my art, because I think that it's good that somebody looks at my stuff and looks at it and says, I want to make stuff that looks like that, I want to grow in that direction. But I think a lot of people are just so fucking, like, weirdly gatekeepy about art in general, especially in, like, the MLP community. I cannot tell you how many people I've seen completely drop it and move on because it is such a toxic community now. In the art MLP community specifically. We're all dreamworkers. Oh yeah. I don't know. Just makes me sad. It makes me sad because, in my opinion, it's wildly unnecessary. There's no reason to treat others' art as if it is, I don't know. Like I said, plagiarism and copying and all that is, like, totally different. Taking somebody's art and saying it's your own is a totally different conversation to be had. But saying somebody can't reference your work or even look at it to improve or anything like that, I just really think that's a silly, silly mindset to have. I just don't understand how you expect people to improve if you don't want them looking at your art in any capacity beyond just looking at it. Like, I don't know. A lot of people should just be making stuff because they like to make stuff, not because they're guarding some fucking secret and they want to show it off or whatever. I think it's dumb. But I know that there are people like that, so I can't even, like, I say all this and it sounds like some, like, silly, crazy, dumb shit, but it's just really how people look at it, especially in some of these communities. It really makes me sad.
I think gatekeeping is stupid in all instances. I agree. I agree.
It's a silly way of people saying that they don't want anybody to take their spot, in my opinion. And I say this even if I was a bigger content creator. Like, I've always been one of those people that's like, why not? Why not share your knowledge with people who want to do it? Why not share your knowledge with people who need help? Why not? Like, because you're worried about competition? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be a particularly competitive space to begin with, in my opinion, but some people don't feel that way. I don't want to teach new artists because if new artists enter the field, then I have more competition. So it's competition is how you grow. It is. It's how you get better. You see things that others are doing and you want to replicate it or do it better or do it in your own way, which in my opinion is a huge aspect of how art should be done. You see something and you like the way it's done, but you want to make it your own. Great artists steal, I believe, is something that I believe Van Gogh said. I'm pretty sure that's something he said. Bad artists copy, great artists steal. It means that if you just copy someone's work, then you're a terrible artist. But if you steal some of their techniques, the things that you enjoy about their art, and you put them together and you make them your own thing, that's what makes you a great artist. Being able to take from other things that you see and implement it into your own art, that's what determines how good of an artist you are. I like competition. It helps me improve. Exactly. That's exactly what you should, the mentality you should have. But people don't feel that way. And I get it, especially in today's market. It's hyper competitive. It really is. Like, I'm not saying that's not true, but I honestly think that having that mentality of, like, I can't teach anyone else because they'll end up being my competition, I think that's such a toxic, unhealthy mindset to have in general. In my opinion, I think it's just bad for everybody involved. It doesn't do anything but make people feel unnecessarily competitive, and that's how you get gatekeeping. Because people are worried that someone's going to learn their techniques and surpass them, and then they won't be able to get money or keep doing what they're doing, and I think that's silly. Art in itself is something that evolves with you, and in my opinion, I have talked about this on stream before, because I have friends that thoroughly, firmly believe that art is not something that is like, it is, they describe it as just a skill. Just something you can sit down and learn. And while they're not wrong, I think that's kind of disingenuous, in my opinion. I think that being able to make art is something that makes you human. It's something that shows that you were here and that you wanted to make stuff and that you have the ability to make anything that you want to. I think that the concept of saying, I don't know, I think just saying, well, it's just a skill I can learn, I think it's sad. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that that's how you look at the stuff that you make. Like, it's just a thing I made. Like, that's it. It doesn't say anything about you. It doesn't, I don't know. It feels like it's lacking soul if you look at it just as something that you can make. What difference is there between, like, you know, whoa time, hi yellow, I like water, it's water time? And stretch, thank you, yellow. I'm doing some stuff. Oh yeah, how was your stuffs? How did it go? All of it's to say, I think that creation is an extension of yourself in any and all forms. Writing, content, art, all of that stuff. I think it's all just an extension of yourself. I think that what you make says a lot about you as a person. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking in a high horse, but I don't know. It's just something that I think you have to have a real passion for, in my opinion. JK, I was my stuffs was stuffing. Oh yeah. I was outside when I logged onto your stream. I see. Well, welcome back to the inside where there is no outside creatures. We're happy to have you. There we go. Oh, I gotta fix my hair. Wearing my headset for long periods of time is making my hair all fucked up. Do you ever do T-Rex arm and you're using your hand to do something? Yeah. I think that's just a sign that... I think that's a TISM sign, though. Could be wrong. I used to do T-Rex arms all the time when I was a kid. I used to do a lot of things when I was a kid that should have tipped me off to being a little tismy. But I was masking hard. Go. Drink water. Thank you, Yellow. Nova's plushie head is massive. Resident Spark Fire finished Iron Lung. He's been full steam ahead with Poku staying. Well, yeah, the movie was taking up a lot of his fucking life, like a lot of it. He was working hard to get it finished. Like, more power to him too. But yeah, it took a lot out of him. You can just tell with like a lot of the videos he posted like right after Iron Lung came out how fucking tired and glad he was to be done with it. Like, I totally get it. Like, he was so, like, he was super proud of it, don't get me wrong, but you can tell that he's just, like, so glad it's finally over. Like, finally he gets to get back to normal life, you know what I mean? I hope that he takes a long vacation, because man fucking deserves it. He's been working on that project for so long. What's up, Shadow? You sleeping? My goob, though. I love you so much. I think that looks a little more accurate to what it should look like. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if it looks good or not. That looks a little better. Why are Chef Fion's horns kind of short here? Cause, yeah, I mean, I could change the size of my horns to whatever I need, right? And imagine you're in a kitchen, and you got these big-ass fucking things, and you're trying to bend over and talk to the people who are waiting at the, like, the people who wait on the tables and everything, and you just happen to bend over, and you come back up, and you catch your horn on a fucking thing, and oh, now you're stuck, now your neck hurts, it's just bad. So sometimes it's better to just have short horns. Sometimes it's better to just have blunted horns. There are situations where having huge horns are not super helpful, and in a cramped kitchen is one of those situations. We thinking, we using big brain. We big brain time. They make you look more like an Oni. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. It's a secret, Cap. Who knows what I really am? Who would be there to know the difference if I was or was not? I am a changeling, after all. It's laugh. Evil laugh noise. Ha 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 ha. Or maybe Sheffion, not as horny as normally on. You know what? Let's be honest though. Like, when you are in a cramped kitchen and there is a lot of shit going on, listen, I would not do very well in a kitchen. I don't think I would have the time to be horny. Sorry? I think you should take a break. He deserves it. Well, maybe he just really missed making content. I get that. That's how I was too when I came back from working. I really, really missed making content. I totally get it. I want to meet Markiplier one day. You know, I used to think that too, but I have extreme anxiety, and I know if I did meet that man, I would fucking bawl. I would bawl. I would cry a lot, because I have severe anxiety, and I know, I just have the vibe that he would mega judge me for that for some reason. This just in. Markiplier is secretly an asshole. These are jokes made in jest, Mark. Please don't sue me. Please. Try again for a moment after the DST session plot. It didn't go well. Oh, yeah! Why not? Do tell. We got time. Moose goose happened. What the fuck is a moose goose? Oh. What is a moose goose? Moose goose? Goose moose? Goosey moose moose. I love how I was looking down and we just can't see it. I'm sorry. It just reflects on my posture. That is just actually what I look like when I draw. It's terrible. Hi, Dopamine. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay for as long as you decide to stay. That BS was left on like 2K lives twice and that chick respawned. Shrimposter will get to us all. Yeah, don't it? So, Neon, is mooses plural mooses or meese? I think it's meese? No, wait. There is an actual word for it, and if I remember right, it's weirder than the options. Hold on. No, what's the fucking... Okay, so apparently this says it's moose. Apparently it is moose. People think it should be meese, but there is, like, pack of moose name. No! Don't you play herd with me! I know there's a weird word for it. You know what? We're just gonna pretend. We're gonna pretend that I know what I'm talking about. Alright? Alright, good. Stretch and drink water, thank you. I like meese. Sounds cuter. Have you ever heard what a flock of geese is called, guys? Shrimp check. Yeah, you wanna know what a flock of geese is called? It's called a gaggle. I'm fact-checking myself, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. A gaggle. It is. It is called a gaggle. So there you go. You learned something new today. Here on Neon Ink. You learned something new. Maybe this would be better at darker red. What do you guys think? It's a little better, I think. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Group of sharks is called a shiver, and that goes hard. I do like that. Shiver. Shiver me timbers. Fun fact, that's also why Shiver from Splatoon is named Shiver. I don't know if anybody cared to know that information, but now you know it. Now you have it. I don't know if any of you actually gave a shit about that information, but now you've got it. There you have it. Learning with Neon Session, woo, yeah. I didn't know that. I always appreciate my autistic information. This is also why Shiver. This is also why Fry is called Fry. A group of eels is called a fry. Thank you for coming to Neon's autistic lesson session. Thank you for coming to Neon's epic autistic learning session. This needs to be black. Eh? No! Why is this on this layer? That sucks. I mean, I know why, but why? I know why, but why? So what's a group of changelings? Hey! That's not nice. That's not nice. How dare you? Group of changelings is called a packet. Mm-hmm. Don't double check me on that. That's just the truth. Called packet of changelings. The changeling authorities are gonna come for me on the grounds of spreading misinformation. Did you guys know? Did you know? Did you guys know that I don't know how many of you knew where my re-debut was coming, but I actually have lore now. I mean, I had kind of very loose lore before, but I actually have lore now with the re-debut coming up. I actually wrote lore. Again, more information I don't know that any of you actually gave a shit about, but now you have. There is in-depth lore behind my existence now. D&D changelings or My Little Pony changelings? Why not both? They're all called a packet. Well, no, I guess the multiple in MLP is a hive. No, I don't know. And D&D changelings don't usually travel enough together to warrant their own pack name, I don't think. But I could be wrong on that. I don't know. You would think I play more changelings in D&D, but I do not. In fact, I primarily play tieflings or weird creatures that I made up myself. I just really like creating my own characters. I don't know that you know that I don't know, so we all now know. Oh yeah, my D&D nerds, I am in the right place. Welcome in. I'm glad you're enjoying your stay. No, usually I make, here, I will show you guys the character I made for D&D. That I have since, absorbed into another universe. Now that that campaign is done. I want to see the lore. Will you get to see the lore when the re-debut comes around? Jesus Christ. When. Here we go. Ding-doo! So this OC actually has two forms. This is the original, and this is the big one. I draw my D&D characters at this point, yeah. Biblically accurate lore. I play my OCs in D&D, I don't care. No, that's how you should be. Yes, she's usually small, though. She's usually small. But I can, so her backstory is, the D&D backstory, because this has to have been, that's had been tweaked slightly for the universe I own. But backstory for her is she originally came from the Witchlight Carnival. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light were doing some shady shit in the background and asked for a shade from the Shadowfell to perform in the circus. Well, the guy that they went through to collect this was an asshole, and he decided to do his own experiment while also doing what they were paying him to do. So he spliced the soul of a child. Yeah, a child, I would say, like a teenager, kind of like young teenager, with a shade, and it created Jinju. She got spat out of the hole and passed off to the circus, and then, not knowing why she was, ejected, she kind of just found herself in the middle of nowhere with no memory of what exactly happened before she got kicked out. The only thing that she remembers is that she misses home, and she knows that she came from the circus, but the circus only comes around once every 7 years, so she's wandering around trying to find it. She's also a little bit of a klepto, just a smidge. Drink water, thank you. I'm gonna go off and do my have fun, Goof Dion. Thank you, Yellow. I will give you guys a teaser for my lore, though, if you're interested. That teaser being, I am technically an alien, but not necessarily from space. Got big hands for better for yoinking. Yes, exactly. You get it. You get it. Stretchy on is stretchy. Stretchy on is stretchy. Alright, I think we got most of this pretty much done. Now we just have to make it pretty, I think. I probably should change the shading on the white, actually, because I think it's a little intense. Just a little bit. That looks a little better. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely better than the blue, I think, or the purple, or whatever it is I have this color right now. Yeah, I definitely like that more. Yeah, that should be fine. What do you mean alien out from space? Is this an Agatha reference? I don't know. Good question. Could not tell you. Alien doesn't always refer to something from outer space. It just means something alien to us. So, that ought to keep you in suspense for a while. I am working on my new model. When the new model is done, we will pretty much be done. I am still kind of like on the fence about doing merch, because last time I did merch I didn't sell a lot of it because I have so much extra. So I'm kind of on the fence about if I do merch for the rebrand or not. If I do that, I will have it in my hand before it goes live, because I don't want to do that again. But I need to make sure that I actually like have an interest in them, because I don't want to end up with a fuck ton, you know what I mean? What do you mean, new model? Why do I find out now? Because I don't remember. Hold on, wait a minute. I think I may have actually wanted to commission you, and at the time that I looked, you were not available for them. Because I did this like a year ago. I checked. Let me double check.
Where is your stuff, Jeebus? Why am I struggle right now?
It's fine, I can just go off of my own profile.
Here we go. Yeah, it is still closed. Okay, cool. I was like, oh. I miss it. Yeah. You were on the list of somebody I was going to go and get art from, but I did not have the opportunity to. And now I'm poor because I got fired. And you know what? I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself first. But I've always really liked your art. I was a fan way back when I was a baby artist. That's where I know you from. Not even from the looms. I've been following you for a long time, man. I'm always flying under the radar. Small world. Which Which is probably why the last time you popped in, I was like, oh, it's been forever, because it's been forever since I've, like, actively seen and been looking at your stuff, too. Because I've been really, really busy. There we go. Crazy, isn't it? Isn't it wild? But yeah, so there is a new model on the horizon. I've been doing my absolute fucking damnedest to keep it under wraps with, like, hiding it only, giving it only to specific people that I know won't leak it. Because I want this to be such a, like, guys, look, it's me, instead of, like, the little drops I do here and now. I'm working so hard on this, and I've worked really hard on my new design, and now I have to make the 3D model, because I can't afford to rig the 2D model I have, which is totally fine. So I cannot tell you how excited I am. I have new overlays, I have new music, I have a logo, I have so many things! I promise things have been going on in the background that you don't know about! I am making progress. It's just very slow. I am playing an alien in my current campaign, and he's a rabbit, and his ears are antenna. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Antenna ears sound so cute. There we go. Maybe it does need to be a little bluer. What do you guys think? Maybe just a smidge? Just a slight, like, hue shift? I do like the blue more than the purple, I think. I think it's less in your face. That's a little better. It's such a small shift in tone, but it feels better in my opinion. Yeah, look at that. Inspirations for characters: Sigma, Overwatch, Rabbit, Monty Python, Virgil, Devil May Cry. Huh! Rabbit, Monty Python. Huh! We'll have to check it out. If you feel the need, you can join my Discord server and post it there. That's where I usually look at all my stuff. If there's anywhere you want to get my attention, Discord is the easiest way to get a hold of it. Because I can't ignore the big red notifications. I just can't do it. If I don't feel like it being very active in that server and I get a lot of pings from it, I will just mute it. Thing on this one says, whenever I start planning, I suddenly pack myself with all stuff I delayed, then I regret it and piled up. It's really bad. It sucks because I was originally planning on having the model rigged professionally, and then I suddenly lost my job out of nowhere after I was told I was going to keep it. And so now I can't afford to have it rigged, so I'm doing it myself. I'm making a 3D model because I do not have the patience for 2D. I did give it to one of my friends if ever she feels like dealing with a challenge, and I will pay her whenever, like, if she ever decides to do that. Because obviously I would not blame her for not, because it's very, very complicated. My model artist was a first-time model artist, so she didn't know, like, how in-depth to make it and how not to make it, so it's very, very complicated. It's very, very, like, needlessly complicated. But that's okay. We're all learning. There we go. Right in that crevice. Say less. I feel like everyone is losing job breathing. Yeah, and it sucks because, like I said, before I left, because you guys weren't here to hear this story. So back when I got fired, right? Well, let go, I guess. What happened was I took a week off because I had planned to take a vacation to go visit my GF, right? She lives in Arizona and I'm a little ways away from there. So I I went to go, right? Literally, I took the week off, which meant like the day I took off, I took the day off, I was flying out. I took, I think it was 2 weeks off, and then I was expecting to come back because I was told I would have a job, right? I'm not kidding you. The day, literally, I just got done packing. I get a phone call from my temp agency, and she, like, bless her heart, she was like, hey, I'm really sorry to tell you, they just called and they told me that they're letting you go. We had no idea this was gonna happen. I don't understand why, because we always got really positive feedback from you. You were always one of the top people doing your job. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, I mean, it's not your fault. Like, I'm not mad at you. You're just the messenger. It's whatever, you know? I was like, I'm not surprised this happened, because prior to this, I was left, I had basically had to find something to do for the last month that I was working there, because they took my team and put them all in different places. I was fucking around, but before I left, I was counting up all of the parts that I had in my stations, because I was the line lead. And then, literally the day I was flying out, they called me and they said, sorry, we're not keeping you anymore. And I was like, fucking, okay, fine. So, unemployment is cringe, and having a job is cringe. We are cringe and not even free. I'm very lucky to be in a position right now where I can do this every day. I've been doing some like giggy stuff on the side to try to make some money, but I'm really trying to make this work. I want so badly to be able to make creation my main, like, my job, my primary source of income. So you bet your ass I am trying my hardest. That's why there's so much shit going on in the background that you guys don't even know about. Like, I've got videos that I'm in the middle of editing. I've got art I'm working on adoptables. I'm working on a lot of shit in the background. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I'm also doing giggy stuff on the side so that I can keep, you know, so I can have some kind of income going on. That's just shitty, bro. It was. I was pissed. You have no idea. You have no idea how fucking pissed I was. Like, they didn't even have the decency to call me, like, when I was already on vacation. I would have been less mad if they had called and told me after I had already done my flight. But they called me the day I was supposed to fly out while I was packing. Like, I was packing in the middle of this phone call, or, like, I was in the middle of packing when they called me. I was upset. I was an upset spaghetti noodle. I mean, it wasn't the fucking lady's fault who called me. Like, it's not her job, because I was working for a temp agency. She's kind of just the messenger. So I wasn't mad at her. Like, it wasn't her fault. But holy shit, like, I was mad. I was like, really? Because consider this, guys. I would have gotten this phone call if I was working that day. Like, I would have been at work when I got this phone call if I hadn't taken that day off. Because they didn't let me know until, like, halfway through the day. So I would have gone to work that day and expected to have been coming back the next day if I had not taken that day off, if I didn't have to have a vacation. I was livid. I think it's shitty. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly employee. That's whatever. What can you do, though? You know what I mean? I'm happy doing this. I really am. Like, I say it every day, and I try to tell you guys just how important it is, because I really do love doing this. I love making content. I love writing. I love making art. I love making stuff. I love talking to you guys. You know what I mean? And I hope I can keep doing this. I really do. So I'm gonna keep pushing, doing what I can, and that's all we can do. You know what I mean? That's all we can do. That's all we can do. So, on that note, it is time for me to end the stream for today. We went for 4 hours, which is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot to go for 4 hours. But we did some doodling. We got some stuff done. We made some doodles. We got some people who donated. Thank you very much for those of you who did. I really appreciate it. I hope you are happy with your doodles. Excuse me, 4 hours is the maximum of my attention span. There was a rough patch in there, but I got it. We're back to where we gotta be. So, if you are not following me or you want to keep up with what I'm doing, feel free to follow me on Blue Sky. I'm Changeling Neon there as well. You'll find me as Changeling Neon pretty much everywhere. If you want to keep up on more like my personal updates and stuff like that, because I do a lot more updates in Discord than I do Blue Sky, I am trying to be better about that. I am. It's just hard. Because I have ADHD and I forget really easy. Tomorrow we'll be back and we'll finish up Nier Automata. I have been told we'll do like we'll only have a half hour worth of content left, so we might do Red Dead tomorrow right after that. But I'm also going to show off my cute little live 2D model that a friend of mine rigged for me. It's not really going to be like the new design, but you know what? I think it's cute. I drew it, she rigged it. I'm excited for you guys to see it. So thank you everybody so much for coming. I really, really do appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow with the last little bit of Nier Automata, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye!